Over 30 players have lost their lives while still active in professional hockey. Some passed away in tragic accidents, others battled addiction, and a few made the ultimate sacrifice on the ice. These are some of the most tragic and heartbreaking deaths in NHL history. A game that's more than a sport. Losing a player isn't just about a team losing talent. It's a loss felt deeply across the entire hockey community. The bond between fans, players, and teams goes beyond what happens on the ice. When a player passes away, it leaves a scar on their families, teammates, and the sport itself. Each of these stories reminds us that hockey is about much more than wins and losses. It's about people, dreams, and the memories that live on. Tim Horton, a hockey icon gone too soon. Tim Horton's name is known worldwide for his coffee empire, but few outside the hockey world realize how talented and influential he was on the ice. One of the greatest defensemen in NHL history, Horton's career ended in tragedy. After a game in Toronto, Horton was driving back to Buffalo when his vehicle flipped multiple times, ejecting him from the car. He was found to have alcohol and prescription drugs in his system, and he died on the spot. Horton's passing was a reminder of the dangers of impaired driving, but his name lives on, both in hockey and in the coffee shops that bear his name. Bill Barocco, the Lost Champion. August 26, 1951. Bill Barocco's story is one of triumph and mystery. Just months after scoring the Stanley Cup-winning goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Barocco disappeared on a fishing trip. For 11 years, his whereabouts were unknown until the wreckage of his plane was discovered in 1962. His mysterious disappearance marked a period of struggle for the Maple Leafs, who didn't win another championship until the year his body was found. Barocco's story is one of the most haunting in NHL history, a reminder of how quickly life can change, even for a champion. Derek Bogard, a life cut short by addiction, May 13, 2011. Derek Bogard was an enforcer, a tough guy known for protecting his teammates. But behind the scenes, he battled with painkillers to cope with the injuries sustained in fights. Despite entering rehab, Bogard's addiction proved too powerful. He died from an accidental overdose, sending shockwaves throughout the hockey world and shining a light on the dangers of untreated pain and addiction. His death remains a tragic example of the hidden struggles athletes face. Wade Belak, a battle with mental health. August 31st, 2011. Wade Belak was known as a fan favorite and one of the most likable players in the NHL. But behind his charismatic persona, Belak struggled with mental health issues. In 2011, just months after his retirement, Belak died by suicide. His passing was a painful reminder that mental health struggles often go unnoticed, even in those who appear happy on the surface. Belak's death urged the hockey world to take mental health seriously, particularly for enforcers who endure both physical and emotional tolls. Pelle Lindberg, a rising star's life cut short. November 10, 1985. Pelle Lindberg was one of the most promising goalies in the NHL, but one fateful night in 1985, his life came to an abrupt end when he crashed his car at high speed. Lindberg had been drinking that night, and the accident left his teammates and fans devastated. His death not only robbed the hockey world of a rising star, but also highlighted the consequences of impaired driving. Bob Probert, a fighter's tragic end. July 5th, 2010. Bob Probert was a legend in the NHL, known for his fights on the ice and his personal struggles off it. After a career filled with battles, both physical and personal, Probert died of a heart attack at just 45 years old. His death served as a reminder of the physical toll hockey takes on his players. Steve Montador, the fight against CTE. February 15th, 2015. Steve Montador's career was marked by concussions, and after his retirement, he struggled with memory loss and depression. In 2015, Montador was found dead at his home. An autopsy later confirmed he had chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a degenerative brain disease linked to repeated head trauma. Montador's death was a wake-up call for the NHL, as it underscored the need for better concussion protocols and mental health support for players. Marek Svatos, lost to addiction, November 5th, 2016. Marek Svatos was a talented winger with a promising career, but addiction derailed its path. After struggling with painkillers and personal issues, Svatos passed away from an accidental overdose in 2016. His death added to the growing conversation about substance abuse among athletes and the need for greater support systems for players transitioning out of the league. Ray Emery, a tragic drowning, July 15, 2018. Ray Emery was known for his fierce competitiveness and love for life, but in 2018, tragedy struck when Emery drowned during a swim in Hamilton Harbor. Despite being an experienced swimmer, exhaustion overtook him after a long night with friends. Emery's sudden death left the hockey world in shock, reminding fans that even the strongest athletes are not immune to life's unpredictability. Jimmy Hayes, a shocking loss, August 23, 2021. Jimmy Hayes was beloved by fans and teammates alike. His sudden death at just 31 years old stunned the hockey community. An autopsy later revealed that Hayes had died from a combination of fentanyl and cocaine. His family bravely spoke out about the dangers of opioid abuse, hoping to prevent similar tragedies from happening to others. Adam Johnson, a catalyst for change, October 28, 2023. Adam Johnson's death was one of the most shocking in recent hockey history. While playing in the UK, Johnson suffered a fatal neck injury after being cut by an opposing player's skate. His death led to swift changes in safety protocols, with the German Hockey League and others mandating neck guards to prevent similar accidents. Johnson's passing highlighted the inherent dangers of hockey and the importance of prioritizing player safety. The Gaudreau brothers, a family devastated, August 2024. The story of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau is perhaps the most poignant. In August 2024, the brothers returned to their hometown to celebrate their sister's wedding. The night before the ceremony, they went for a bike ride, a tradition they had shared since childhood. Tragically, a drunk driver struck the brothers, killing them both just hours before they were set to stand as groomsmen. The loss of the Gaudreau brothers devastated their family and left the hockey community in mourning. Their story is a heartbreaking reminder of how fragile life can be, even for those who seem invincible. Fans, teammates, and loved ones gathered to honor their memory, ensuring that their legacy will live on. A legacy of loss and lessons. The NHL has experienced more than its share of loss. From Tim Horton to the Gaudreau brothers, each story carries a powerful message about life's unpredictability and importance of supporting one another. These players were more than athletes. They were sons, brothers, friends, and teammates. Their lives remind us that the bonds built in hockey extend beyond the rink, shaping the people we are and the way we carry forward their legacy. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video meaningful, please like and subscribe for more stories from the world of hockey.